there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to another episode of The Cider Drinker. And it's another special one. Oh yes, I'm just being sent ciders left, right and centre now, aren't I? Because yes, I've got another, well actually, two of the same cider that's been sent to me again. This time from a guy called Malty Madness on YouTube, who's been following my videos for a little while now, and he's actually sent me a cider that has been requested quite a few times on my other videos as well. So I'm actually quite quite excited to try this actually. Today's cider to review is Natch Cider. As I've said, this has been requested quite a lot, and apparently is the West Country's one of the West Country's most popular ciders to have. So this is going to be very interesting to see how this tastes. Obviously, haven't got as many details this time, but I can tell you right from the front of the can, this is 5.2% in volume. So, just a little bit higher strength than some of the other canned ciders that you get. It's a dry cider according to this. It contains sulphite, so, nothing out of the ordinary there. Ah, there we go. It's actually from the Gamers Cider Company. So, well, I don't know. I don't think this is a real cider, to be honest, but, seeing as it is from the Gamers Cider Company, but you never know, it might be very, very nice. Oh, and also, he also mentioned through a message that he actually got this can, and the corner shop that he got it from sells all cans for 95 pence. Now, I'm sorry, but that is bloody cheap, no matter what the drink is. Well, apart from white ciders, but we won't go into them ever again. So I've got this nicely chilled, and I've got another can in the fridge to try as well, so fingers crossed this is nice. The can is actually kind of alright. I do like this. It's got kind of like a sun symbol. Actually, it kind of reminds me of the Tetley symbol for whatever reason. It doesn't have any more bump on it at all, apart from Natch Original Dry Cider, a West Country tradition. And I think it only comes in these 500ml cans, which is good because some of the other canned ciders you get come in 440ml, which is very naughty. I'm looking at you, oldie English. Another byproduct of the Gamers Cider Company, actually. Anyway, I've dithered on for too long. Let's go and get this can open. And once again, thank you very much to Malty Madness for sending it in. I shall post a link to his channel in my description, so be sure to check him out. Anyway, I can smell already. Let's get a whiff. That doesn't smell too bad. It's there is a slight hint of fartiness. That's actually, it's got sort of like a sulphurous smell to it. Yeah, slightly slightly farty, which is kind of off-putting, but there is a nice little dry note hidden amongst all the fart, let's just say. Let's hope it smells better in the glass anyway, so let's go and pour it out. So yeah, for all you guys that requested me doing this cider, you're finally getting your wish granted. There we go, whack it all in. So, here we go, Natch Cider. Let's get Old Chapel Beer Festival out of the way. Well, as you can see, it's very heavily filtered, as you can see. It's pretty clear. You can see me through it. But pretty much a typical cider colour. You've got a nice little, it's kind of golden. It actually kind of looks a little lighter along the bottom. That's probably just from where the light is catching it, but yeah, pretty much crystal clear. Absolutely, well, almost no carbonation at all. I mean, there's lightly sparkling, and then there's, well, almost minuscule sparkling. So, well, almost a still cider, but not quite. Let's get a whiff in the glass. Yeah, unfortunately, you are still getting that farty, eggy note to it. Not really many overpowering, really hard-hitting apple aromas either. I'm afraid to say it does smell quite disappointing, but I'm hoping that it's going to taste really nice. So once again, thank you very much, Malty Madness, for sending 2 cans of Natch Cider to me. So cheers to you, and well, here's to the West Country tradition. It definitely tastes better than it smells, I can tell you that. There is a really... thankfully, when it says dry cider, it actually does live up to its name. It has got a very, very nice dry note to it. In fact, it's left the inside of my mouth feeling really, really bone dry, actually. It's one of those that you need to keep on drinking to keep on refreshing it, it seems. So I'm going to go in for a second opinion straight away. There is a nice little bit of astringency to it, but you can taste a little bit of apple juice that they've added in right at the end, which is a little bit disappointing, although I was kind of expecting it from this sort of cider, if I'm being honest, but it's not terribly tasting at all. It has got some really nice dry notes, a little bit of bitterness as well, actually, especially on the initial taste, and a nice little twang as well as it first hits your lips. Not too much of an aftertaste. In fact, there's absolutely no aftertaste at all, actually. So yeah, this definitely is one of those ciders that you have to keep on drinking to savour the flavours and keep your mouth feeling refreshed. Is it better than most of the other cheaply made canned ciders out there? Definitely. You know, I mean, if this was available around here, I would, you know, I'd easily get this. This is yeah, this is pretty much an okay cider, so let's just get another one. Yeah, it's got a very light, almost borderline watery texture to it. Again, adding to the fact that you need to keep on drinking this cider, and the fact that it is only 5.2%, it is a very easily sessionable cider. So I can see why this is one of the West Country's, you know, most readily available and, you know, favourite ciders out there, because, well, it's easy to drink, it's cheap, and it actually doesn't taste too bad at all. Definitely tastes better than it smells anyway. So, well, I'm not going to beat around the bush this time. Let's go and get a final taste before the final verdict. Yeah, that's not too bad at all, actually. As I say, there is a little hint of apple juice and almost like sweeteners at the end of oh, can't speak now. At the end of the I can't speak. As it goes down your throat, there is a little bit of you know, apple juice or sweeteners that they've added into it. But overall, the taste when it's there is very nice. The other downside to it is it does dissipate very quickly, so you do have to keep on drinking it. But does that make it a bad cider? Not at all. As I said, if this was available in my area, I would easily get this. This is a very nice and very cheap cider to get. So, well, for a final verdict, I'm going to go and give Natch Dry Cider a 6 out of 10. Well, thank you very much, Malty Madness, for sending this in. This is a very nice cider, and, well, I've actually got another can sitting in the fridge waiting to be drunk as well. So I'm looking forward to having that. Well, that was another episode of The Cider Drinker for you guys. I hope you liked it, and, well, my first taste of the West Country from the looks of it. Here's hoping there's more to come, with belches. Oh, blimey. Excuse me, that was a terrible one. But until next time, I will be back with another delicious and tasty cider soon. Until then, though, I'm going to go and kick back for the rest of the evening and enjoy this nice glass of Natch Dry Cider. I just wish it was more readily available here. Take care, guys. Until next time.